right? And you got Lodia, which wasn't part of the your focus. You got to go to church, which is part of your focus, but now you got someone with you who's not even, they're not even thinking about what you're doing. You know what I mean? So you can't think like that. And then you got Joanne's burden, you're carrying that on you, in your heart too. So that's a weight, that's heavy. That's like heavy metals, you know what I mean? That's a weight that's going to hold, you got to carry it. So you got to put on extra energy. To do so, you got to take these deep breaths and be aware of which, you know, what people are talking to you about, because you're still listening to your guiding angel, you know, your guiding, you know, your conscience there, you know? Okay, so, when I said Joanne is having a serious problem and money is the issue, and she sounds like she needs that right away. So, so don't go see the light, the jump, that spark you just got. Well, don't spark. Just let me finish. So what I'm suggesting, and you don't have to spark, you don't even have to answer. Just I'm suggesting a prescription here. You have to listen. You have to focus. Okay? Deep breath. Here we go. I'm suggesting that you have some right now. If a person was in the desert and they were dry, thirsty, and ready to pass out, and you only got a little water yourself, but you know you can make it to the next, you know, round, would you not reach down and give some of your water to that person in the desert? If they were yours? Okay, this is my thought. Maybe she can come up with $50 and not $100. All right? Okay, so you can immediately, if she's serious enough, she will hand you or give you, you know, some money towards the next order, which means we can make the next order right now, to, you know, as soon as we want. We make this next order. That way we can find out more about distribution, prices, and more information each time you make the link, the contact. Also, we'll be able, because I'm going to be with you on the phone, we'll be able to regulate how we're going to do this. Your sister will start feeling better in 2 weeks, at least 3 weeks, maybe less, because she has less weight. You know what I mean? Maybe her hearing will get better. Now, this is all going to be recorded, and this will also boost you. You two could come up together. You follow? On both the mother and father side of the family there. On both sides of your family. That's probably what I'm feeling, that you need to get help. I feel like your mother's standing right behind me, damn it. Your father is too.
I know my father's doing it.
No, behind me. See, you, okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have took you off track. This is so easy to fall off track, though. So anyway, I can't say nothing because I just did too, but the presence was strong. So anyway, if you take and help her, she'll help you. And your mission to help your family, you understand? And we also you don't have to think about, I gotta get some more, as it starts to wind down. Okay? So you don't have to put too much money out there right away, and she doesn't have to put out too much money on something that she doesn't
Well,
need.
I'll have to I'll talk to her first.
Yeah, exactly. But you could give her some right away.
Yeah. All right. Let me get back to you because I'm gonna head out the door now.
Okay. Well,
but I will talk to her.
Try to carry that seed with you.
I'm carrying a lot of seeds right now. There's a lot of things.
Yeah, you don't need to. I didn't say baggage. I said seed.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, darling.
All right. Bye.
some time so they could see down the line and have foresight, and they look like rocket scientists and geniuses and professors, and they're not, Eddie. They're stealing from us. We're the resource. Our labor, our body, sweat, our being.
The Barboza tribe.
And they
here in North America.
Forgot that.
I am the
they're not just the fathers and the mothers. They're the children. And they've got to learn respect.
For the party.
They got to respect you. Here,
we've been
going to write a check.
Year now, and
I'll go in. You don't cash it for a week
for show because our show.
But put the date that you're gonna. This sports figure. I think he worked for Boston.
You told me about that. But let me tell you what you're going to say. Musa, I seen your kids grow up. Musa can do. They have your DNA. Those kids have the talent that we need to inspire other kids. People in your first fatherhood. There's nothing Musa can't do in terms of designing in his head and laying it out and doing the work. There's nothing mechanical that Wayne can't do. Even for the food concessions, Evan has become one of the best fucking cooks around. Period. I know all of that. I see all of that because I've been with you.
That's not where I was going, though.
But that's where it's all in my head.
Well, I want to throw this in the mix.
Okay, go ahead.
I want you to bring it up there.
Okay.
This is Los Plasma.
Yeah.
Remember the energy. Each one of those costs a certain amount of money. Now, if one person doesn't want to do nothing, maybe the next one might want to have one of those and say, a little corner would have their family name there and the date. And that would pay for it. Each one, like a puzzle. Each person donation pays for these squares.
What you think Evan would do with a trailer just for concession? What do you think that Evan would do?
We don't need their money.
I know, but I'm talking about is for them and their economic security of their families to come. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at our
kids. But if they don't respond in time, this is what I want you to drive with. You're not taking it with you.
Okay, go ahead.
You're redesigning, repackaging it. I'm trying to give it to you raw.
Okay, give it to me raw.
If we were offer as a fundraiser for individuals on your CC list and you bump into radio and all that.
Right.
Each one you'll test them. What do you want to pay for a brick? You want to pay for the cement? This is the list of how much the squares cost, how much the bench costs, how much the landscape costs.
Right.
All these things you can help, and we'll have your name on that wall because there's two forces, and Obama knows that. And if you did not see the last cosmic warfare or
somebody called in and said, hey, I've got this great person to be president. And I thought, you know what,
so this is what I gotta see. I gotta say to my kids, guess what? Eddie, get a check. We're gonna go to work. They're gonna say when. That's, you know, my kids. When. The date that date you told that date that they signed on that check, post-dated check, or that napkin, whatever they say. Now, this is crazy, something out of nothing. Not fiat money, but now this is authority. This is we don't need deeds and titles and laws and nothing no more. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're in a global, you've ascended. That pyramid on the dollar bill, you see the top of the pyramid separates, the nation rises out of the nation. And it has its own eye and it gives off light all around it. They know that. They want to be up there if they're smart. If they don't want December 21st, 2012 to be an Armageddon, so to speak, any time, because I'm going to be at the top.
Storm illumination. Every December, a spectacular light show signals the winter solstice. On the inside is an egg-shaped keystone on the winter solstice. When the sun rises, the light of the sun comes through the south window, and at 9 o'clock in the morning, which happens to be a very important time of prayer to these people, we have a box of light that frames out and brightly illuminates that egg-shaped keystone. It's an architectural detail right out of a Hollywood movie. Either a coincidence or a coded clue far too advanced and meaningful to be in a simple windmill. A detail that could hold no less than the clue to what the Holy Grail really is.
We're controlling that land. The Rothschilds have been there all their life. They bought that land from the Arabs for Israel, to form Israel. And you go look at their Supreme Court, see the Masonic shit, and so on. Now, I want to get back to our land. The $50,000 is going to hire and purchase the necessary material to beautify that, so when people drive by, they see the vision.
I agree.
They can start and be the first to dream the dream. Eddie, I know if you can't feel this, I can show you it. They're called goosebumps. You can't make that when you want to. That's energy that Chuck with me.
Yeah, listen, there's nothing you have said I disagree with, and that's my presentation of it.
Everyone wants to live forever.
And right now,
At least to be remembered.
I'm in a working period of getting every document that is important to this history. But I'm not just sharing that with them, I'm sharing that with every player. Last Sunday, Governor Patrick was at Monty's Pod. Everybody was running up to him, Musa. I waited until the ceremony was over, and I said, Governor, can I walk you?
You did talk to me. You get a picture?
They got pictures of my back talking to him on a Facebook page, and Frank Pena called me. He was pissed because they had Frank over at the Waterfront Festival, and nobody got in touch with him. I thought, and you can't assume, because he's one of the greatest Cape Verdean photographers in New Bedford, and Frank is and I have a good friend. We share a lot in common. So anyway, I'm walking the governor to his vehicle, and I'm identifying myself to him. Buddy got a chance to talk to him as well, but I didn't want to talk to.
You're recording, right?
I didn't want to talk to him in front of folks. So as he was walking to his car, we got a chance to personally talk. And I said, Governor, I know that the most important thing on your agenda right now is the election of President Obama. But after the election, I want you personally to come to Plymouth to recognize these 4 Black Revolutionary War veterans. And he said that was something I had planned to do anyway, but as you know, it's a lot of politics involved in that. As Governor, I'm not concerned about the politics. I'm concerned you are the first Black governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. These are the first Black soldiers, period. We are all here because of what they sacrificed and what they gave. And he says, I will do it. Gave me his personal lawyers, Mark Riley, gave me his personal lawyers. He says, you call him right after the election, and I will come in front.
So in my eyes, what I'm seeing is they're settling out of court without explanation.
No, they can't settle out of court with explanation. Once you start the proceeding,